the difference between Pacific and Central Time. Now USA is a very large country and you are wrong if you think that it must be the same time in another city. In the country, if it is 3 p.m. in New York, in fact it is a noon time in Los Angeles when it is 3 p.m. in New York. But why is it so? Isn't it logical for a country to have uniform time all over its territory? No. There are time differences between time zones and necessitate the clocks to be set accordingly. There are 4 time zones in the US, namely Eastern Time Zone, Central Time Zone, Mountain Time Zone and Pacific Time Zone. These time zones apply in 48 contiguous states of the country. Now what is Pacific Time? Pacific Time is observed in the western part of the country and is obtained by taking away 8 hours from the Universal Time. So Pacific Time is equal to UTC 8 hours. When it comes to daylight saving, PT is obtained as UTC 7. Pacific Time becomes PST or Pacific Standard Time during winters, but it is referred to as PDT or Pacific Daylight Time during summers when daylight saving is required. The most important city in the country makes use of PST is Los Angeles. Whole of California and Washington and the most of the Oregon and Nevada observe Pacific Time. Much of Idaho also falls in this time apart from the British Columbia in Canada and Baja California in Mexico. Pacific Time is 2 hours behind the Central Time, and this 2-hour difference is observed when one goes from a city lying in Pacific Time to a city falling in Central Time. Now what is Central Time? Central Time is observed in the central part of the country and it is obtained by subtracting 6 hours from the Universal Time. So Central Time is UTC minus 6 hours. CT is also observed in many parts of the Canada, Mexico and Central America. During summers, when daylight saving is observed, Central Time becomes GMT 5. GMT minus 5. Most of the Arkansas, Alabama, Florida, Illinois, Indiana and Iowa observe Central Time. Many parts of the Kentucky, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, North Dakota, Texas, South Dakota, Tennessee and Oklahoma all fall under Central Time. Most of the areas of Mexico fall under Central Time. So thank you.